Kansas. And the other guard, Julia Staten, 5'9", 195, a senior from Phoenix, Arizona. Benedictine coached by Joe Brickner in his 8th season. Starters for Evangel being introduced. And here they are for the Crusaders, who went 19-11 and 14-6 in the league. The number 2 seed in the conference tournament. At a forward, Jared Floyd, 6'1", 200, a junior from Ash Grove. The other forward, Todd Simon, 6'6", 205, junior from Bellevue, Nebraska. At center, Tim Dial, coming off a 22-point game Thursday. Dial 6'7", 230 in his junior year from Hillcrest here in Springfield. The 2 guards, Jackson Capel. His 23 points on Thursday was a team high. He's 6'3", 190 in his sophomore season from Erlanger, Kentucky. And the point guard, Shane Nicholson, who had a terrific game, nearly a triple-double Thursday night. Shane, 6', 160 in his second year from Ash Grove. Crusaders coached by Steve Jenkins in his 25th campaign, assisted by Dick Rippey, Bert Capel, and Blake Short. Evangel enters winners of 12 of their last 14. These 2 teams split their 2 regular season meetings. They split the season series, finished in a second-place tie. Now the semifinal game here tonight. Winner moves on to the championship on Tuesday. Buckle up. This should be a wild ride tonight with these 2 teams who battled one another through the conference standings the final month of the regular season. Now head-to-head in the semifinals. Tim Dial jumping center against Dan Van Dyke. We're underway. And Benedictine controls the opening tap as Van Dyke able to get a second slap at it. Swatted it back for his guard. Ravens go to the basket to our left. The other direction on your screen. Huppy out front. Dribbles to his right. Gets the ball to right wing to Ronnie Tyson. Top of the key to Staten. Bounce pass down low. Double team there. Chris Hinton. Pass across the lane intercepted by Jackson Capel. Welcome our viewers on ECTV Mediacom Channel 27. Here's Nicholson, top of the key, Capel. Jackson right of the arc, looks down low off the dribble. Goes to his left off the dribble. All the way left wing, bounce pass intended for Floyd, intercepted far side by Staten, and back comes the Ravens. Benedictine in road black with white letters and numbers, red and white and black trim. Right side Huppy, top of the key Tyson will launch from 20 and hit the 3. Ronnie Tyson, their second leading scorer at 12.5 per game, makes it 3-0.
Well, if you're Benedictine on the road here, you want to get out to a fast start. Try to take this crowd out of the game early. Tyson, a good job spotting up top of the key, knocking it down.
Nicholson around everybody, drives the lane and scores a layup to make it 3-2.
Shane kind of overshadowed in the first round game, but he flirted with a triple-double as he had 9 assists, 8 rebounds to go along with, I believe it was 12 points. So he's been playing extremely well these last few games.
17-footer missed from inside the key by Hinton. Evangel the rebound. They'll go the other way. Evangel in home white, maroon letters and numbers, maroon and white trim. They go to the basket to our right as we look at it. Here is underneath Simon, fakes up, goes up, and missed the shot off the glass. Rebound deflects back to him. He finds Jared Floyd left wing. Here's Dial, jump hook, left of the lane, left short. Rebound Ravens. They'll go the other way. We played 2 minutes, and it's 3-2 Benedictine. Tyson pulls up for 3 in transition and missed it off the front iron. Rebound Jared Floyd. Nicholson, pass down court, deflected to Capel, who launches and misses from 22 feet. Rebound tipped around, coming out of bounds. It's going to be Evangel's ball on the baseline.
Yeah, both teams throwing up some quick shots there. Coaching staffs probably not too happy with those, especially on the Benedictine end. Threw it up really before he even had anybody down in the post area to get a rebound. A couple of quick shots here early, trying to work the jitters out for these 2 teams. Kind of sloppy here early on.
It may be that way for 40 minutes, though, because when these 2 teams are at their best, they really guard well, Benedictine especially. Here's Todd Simon, an 18-footer right wing is good by Todd, and that gives Evangel their first lead at 4-3.
That shot was created by Shane Nicholson driving into the lane. The defense collapsed. He kicked it out. Todd knocked down the easy 16-footer.
Out front, Van Dyke, left wing for Staten, a strong 5'9" player. Inside to Hinton to Van Dyke. Back left wing for Staten. Top of the key, a wide open Huppy for 3, and he buries the 3. Can't leave him that wide open. A good 3 shooter. Had 25 on Thursday night. And buried a three there. He averages 11. It's 6-4. Evangel down 2. Capel left of the arc. Dribbles, bounce pass down low, intended for Dial, intercepted by Hinton. On down court pass, here's Tyson, who mishandled it and has to wait for his team to get back. Tyson may have been thinking dunk there. A very athletic 6'1 junior. He got ahead of the pack for a moment, but Evangel got 4 guys back. Here's Tyson, top of the key, fakes a 3, goes to his left, dumps it off to Staten. Back right corner, Tyson will launch another 3. Missed out off the back iron. All Crusaders underneath for the rebound. Nicholson pulling it down. Shane the other way. Right wing for Jared Floyd. Top of the arc, Capel. Jackson covered up by Staten. Dumps it off to Jared Floyd. Floyd lobs it down low and a nice pick and roll. And there's Simon for a layup. Set a nice screen. 2 guys went on Jared. Nobody went over to Todd, and Simon gets an easy 2.
They're exactly right. Both defenders going over to Jared Floyd. Simon just slipped towards the basket, dropped it in over the defenders, and you don't get much easier than that.
We're tied at 6. Left to wing, Tyson drives left of the lane, dumps it off to Staten, whose double pump layup is good. And Benedictine goes back ahead 8-6. 4 minutes into the first half.
Well, Evangel's been trying to double team in the post, and if you pass out of it quickly enough, you're going to find an open man. That's what Benedictine did that time. Good recognition.
Floyd right side, 22-footer in and out. Rebound Ravens, and Benedictine will clear. Benedictine in road black. They go the other way. They force the most turnovers in the league, as there's going to be a foul on Jared Floyd as he and Huppy got tangled up. And Jared will get stuck with a foul. That's their first one called tonight. Ravens force almost 19 turnovers a game from the opposition. They're second best in the league in turnover margin. They forced a ton of turnovers on Evangel in that meeting in December. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by a Raven, so they turn it over. And Evangel has the ball. And they go to their bench as Austin Brewer checks in, along with Chad Simon.
Well, both of these teams are very deep, so you're going to see a lot of different athletes on the floor tonight. Really, fatigue shouldn't be a factor for either of these teams because they do go 8, 9, maybe even 10 deep.
Capel out front from 23. It's a 3-point bomb, and Evangel takes a 9-8 lead. Capel came off a pick, a long-range shot, but he is great from long range. Bounce pass right side Hinton. Top of the key for Tyson. Bounce pass left of the arc, Julius Staten. Staten looks underneath. Bounce pass down low, wide of Van Dyke and out of bounds. Boy, good pressure down low as Chad Simon did not let Van Dyke get to that block, and in the pass they tried to lead it to him, and it went wide. Here's a full court press. Bounce pass to Chad Simon, down the far sideline to Brewer. Evangel with a 3-on-2. Here's Capel right side from 20. And he hits to make it a 19-footer. His foot on the line. Jackson a long 2, but he has 5, and it's 11-8.
Evangel broke the press with ease. Capel getting down into the right corner. Left all alone as Benedictine was scrambling to get back.
Here's Staten left of the arc. To Hinton, right elbow. He'll back up to the top of the key. Right side to Tyson. Tyson has a ball screen but doesn't use it. Instead goes to Huppy, bangs into Brewer, and they're going to call it a foul. Boy, Evangel not liking this. Austin did block him, but Chris Hinton came over there to set a screen, and Evangel's bench continuing. He was moving into Austin as the foul was called. Well, Brewer gets the foul, his first. Evangel's second of the half. Ravens to their bench for the first time. Dave Gettleman, another good 3-shooter, who went 3 for 3 from long range Thursday night into the game. And has it right wing, guarded by Joel Brown. Dumped down low. Hinton on the right block, double team. Lost the handle, but now dumps it off to John Browner, who drives. Missed the layup as Brewer tried to get a charge. No call. Back comes Evangel. Capel right side. Shakes Huppy, and a bounce pass down low will draw a travel violation on Jackson, who stumbled trying to hit the brakes.
Yeah, trying to come to a stop. Just drug that pivot foot just enough to get the call. A lot of turnovers here early on, and you talked about both these teams, when they're playing at their best, play very good defense, get out in the passing lanes. They're going to create some turnovers.
Here's Browner, right of the lane, gets to the foul line, will fire from 15 there and miss the shot. Good block out by Dial underneath, allowing Brewer to get the rebound, and Evangel goes the other way. Here's Chad Simon, right wing. Off to Joel Brown on the right side. Junior from Springfield, Illinois, drives shy of the lane, bounce pass is picked up by Capel, right corner. Out front, Chad Simon to the foul line, Dial. Dial gets around a defender, drives, and is fouled in a dunk attempt. Oh, did he get up and make a terrific move on Hinton to get by him.
And that's the kind of aggressiveness you like to see out of your big man. Caught it at the top of the key, just lowered his head, drove by the defender, and he only had one thought, and that was ripping the rim off the backboard.
Boy, did he blow by Hinton, who commits the foul, his first. And Dial scoreless so far at the line, shooting 2, and the first of which is good. The junior from Hillcrest, 10th in the conference in scoring at 12.7 a game, second best in the league in field goal percentage at 59, ninth best in rebounds. The officials conference after the free throw. Then it's not on Hinton. Instead, they changed the foul to John Browner. And Benedictine is going to call timeout before Dial shoots his second free throw. 13:22 to play first half. Evangel with an early lead, 12-8 over the Ravens. And with a timeout, we're back after this.
Oof.
Back at the Ashcroft Center, Dial hits the free throw to connect on both ends and will come out of the game as Benedictine goes the other way, trailing the Crusaders 13-8 with 13:15 to play first half. Right side, Ronnie Tyson, top of the key to Hinton, left wing for Gettleman. Dave Gettleman guarded by Joel Brown, top of the key for Tyson again. Bounce pass right of the arc to Hinton, 6'6" center. Dumps it off to Browner in the baseline, covered up by Simon. Back on the right side, Hinton. Back to Browner in the corner. He'll try to drive. Passed out front, deflected by Brown. Picked back up by the Ravens. 5 to shoot. Tyson left corner. Hits a 3. Ronnie Tyson with a pair of threes. He has 6 to make it 13-11.
Yeah, and a tough break. Joel Brown did deflect it, but deflected it right into the arms of a Benedictine Raven. That made the defense out of place for Evangel. They were able to score on the 3.
Brown cutting into the basket. Scores on a layup and a nice feed underneath. Joel with his first 2. He had 8 in the first half Thursday night. And it's 15-11. Crusaders by 4. Gettleman right wing picks up a dribble, in some trouble. Dumps the ball off to the block. They miss a wide open Browner across the lane and instead go out front. Huppy right side Gettleman, 22-footer. Misses off the front of the rim. Rebound Capel. Back come the Crusaders.
Yeah, the Ravens missed a big break. The double team came. They had a man wide open on the block. They didn't pick it up quick enough.
Steal by Browner, going one-on-one with Simon, and missed a layup. Oh, there's a little contact there, not enough to warrant a whistle, at least in a playoff game, and we'll go the other way.
Well, Browner was expecting the contact, and really not a lot of it came.
Brewer to drive, tip won't go by Chad Simon, but a foul underneath on the Ravens. Great work on the offensive glass by Chad Simon. I'm not sure how he wormed through to get that board, but a great tip, and he's at the line for 2.
Chad, his stats won't blow you away, but he just does all the little things. He does the dirty work down low, gets the big rebounds, offensive putbacks. Now he has a chance to go to the line and knock down a couple.
Missed the first free throw, only 41% from the line. Evangel kind of regards him as one of their best post defenders. He has played valuable role for this team this year. Averaging 3 a game. At the line, shooting 1 more. Foul was on Hinton, his first, as Simon got 1 out of 2 and makes it 16-11 Evangel. Justin Long, 6'5" senior in the game for Benedictine, has it right wing. Looks out front. Evangel as Simon matching up on the far side. with Van Dyke, who's back in. Here's Gettleman across the top of the key. Bounce pass left side for Long. Back to Gettleman. He fakes a three. He's guarded by Chad Simon. That may be a mismatch. They dump it down low for Browner. Browner left block. Out front, Gettleman drives the lane. Back off to Browner. Through his hands. Out of bounds on the Evangel bench. And the Crusaders will have it back.
Well, yeah, the guard Gettleman had Chad Simon on him, but it's like he didn't know what to do with the mismatch. When you have the quickness advantage like that, and he needs to take the big man to the hole. He didn't do it. And then kind of a wild pass got away from Benedictine, and Evangel turns him over.
Browner should have had that, though, and Evangel trapped hard in a press, have to call timeout to maintain possession as Nicholson, who came back in, got trapped quick. 11:10 to go first half. Evangel 16, Ravens 11. With a timeout on the floor, we'll return after this. Full court press. Nicholson trapped near corner under the opposite basket to Todd Simon. And now Shane will bring it up as they drop back out of it. They look to trap initially, and then when they don't get the quick turnover, this go back to play defense. Here's Jared Floyd, open right of the arc, misses a three. Tipped by Dial, won't go, and he's pushed on the putback attempt. Another foul underneath on the Ravens on an offensive board by Evangel. Steve Jenkins wants a two-shot foul, and doesn't look like he's going to get it. Dial was contending he was trying to shoot that on a tip, but it's going to be an inbound underneath and a foul against Dan Van Dyke.
Yeah, it looked like Timmy was trying to tip that right back in and almost did tip it in. Evangel has a case here, arguing for the two-shot foul.
Inbound to Todd Simon. He's called for the travel, knocked off balance as he caught it, and will go the other way. Evangel leading by 5, 16-11, nearing the midway mark of this first half. Two teams finished in a second-place tie in the conference, but Evangel on the second tiebreaker in the league. Got home court advantage here in round two. Gettleman left wing to the foul line. Now underneath it goes to Van Dyke, who's shoved, and he gets the foul. We'll see if it is a shooting one or not. He nearly got a finger roll around the defender and in. They're going to say, though, it occurred on the floor. And a foul on Todd Simon is his first and the team's third. Ravens with a fresh shot clock. Inbound to Gettleman. Top of the key to Justin Long. Long out front. Over in the right side of Van Dyke. Cross court to Gettleman. Long left of the arc. Gives it up to Tyson. Dump down low to Van Dyke. Cross court Gettleman for three. Left wing. And he missed it off the back of the rim. Rebound Todd Simon. Crusaders the other way. Evangel doing a great job on the boards early on. Austin Brewer in. Has it left wing. Backs up. Bounce pass down low to Dial. And he's called for the travel. 10:09 to go first half. It's still 16-11 as Staten comes back in for the Ravens, replacing Ronnie Tyson. Gettleman runs the point for them this trip. Their guards are kind of interchangeable. He'll be matched up with Shane Nicholson. Gettleman out front at the point, right side for Staten. Staten out front for Justin Long, swung around and now underneath Van Dyke. Out front, a three try, missed off the glass by John Browner. Not sure that's his shot. Back come the Crusaders. Knifing into the lane, Nicholson stops inside the paint, off the Dial. He got the ball knocked out of his hands at the foul line. Crusaders recover. Left wing, a three, knocked down by Shane Nicholson. 19-11 Evangel.
And Jared Floyd had a contested three, thought better of it, passed up that look for a better one. Shane Nicholson wide open on the left wing.
Left side Long, left of the arc, guarded by Floyd. Goes to Gettleman. Staten wanted the ball. Now he has it top of the key. Dumps it inside the lane to Browner, who walked. Dragged the pivot foot, trying to make a move around Todd Simon. And Evangel will have it back, leading by 8.
Browner just looking to force it these last couple possessions. Launched a three a couple possessions ago. Missed everything. That time, trying to drive and really nothing was there. Turned it over.
Full court press applied, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Staten. Evangel will inbound, this time far corner. Benedictine having this game go 94 feet here because Evangel brings up their entire team over the midcourt line in the press break. Inbound near sideline to Jackson Capel to look to bring it up. And now find his point guard, Shane Nicholson. Nicholson, right side to Todd Simon, right corner to Floyd. Jared out front to Chad Simon, right of the arc. Back to Jared, right corner. His three bomb in and out. That was down the well and rattled out of there. Vince Brennan, 6'5 junior, in for the Ravens, got the rebound. Staten out front directs traffic. Under 9 minutes to go first half. Evangel ahead by 8. Staten off a Brennan screen, falls down. Capel picks up the loose ball, races the other way, drives, and missed the dunk.
And I think
is that a technical?
They may have just teed him up. They did.
This could hurt. Jackson called for a technical foul hanging on the rim, and I know what he's thinking. He had a guy right behind him and is in jeopardy of getting undercut there. But you got to call it because he was hanging on there for a while, and it's automatic. I think Steve Jenkins, though, will make the case. But that's a tough one for the officials not to call. The Ravens bench certainly shouting about it. But this could be a big swing as Drew Huppy, an 81% foul shooter at the line, made the first one, and we'll have another one. They'll have the ball as well. And he got them both. And what could be a 21-11 lead for Evangel is now 19-13, and the Ravens have the ball. So this is at least a 4-point swing and maybe more. Now, wait a minute. The ball went over the glass on the dunk attempt. The possession arrow is Evangel's if it comes to that. And Joe Brickner out talking to the officials as they talk about whose ball it is. I think this is going to be Evangel's ball underneath, Matt.
Yeah, it looks like it. And some confusion between the officials. Yeah, I assumed that Benedictine would keep possession of the ball.
They don't. They say it's a change of possession scenario, and it's going to be Evangel's ball underneath. Well, Ravens won the opening tap. We haven't had a tie since.
Well, that's what the Benedictine coaches are asking. Is it a jump ball, or how else could Evangel keep possession? I think that is the call. It's going to go to the possession arrow.
A little flip, but Evangel keeps the ball, and they can score out of this. At least it's a wash in terms of what happened on the play. Capel catches, launches a three, missed it off the front of the rim.
Trying to redeem himself a little bit there. Right on line, just a little short with the three-point attempt.
Evangel needs to stop now. Left wing, here's Justin Long. Out front, Huppy. Huppy guarded by Capel. Gives it up to Long again, left wing. He'll fire a three and swish it in. Now, that's a worst-case scenario. Could have been a 10-point game, now a 3-point Evangel lead.
Well, we saw Thursday night when an intentional foul gave Evangel a huge momentum boost in the first half. Now a technical foul going against the Crusaders here. Benedictine trying to take advantage of it.
Jackson right wing for three, knocked it down. There's Jackson getting a three-pointer to give Evangel back a 6-point edge.
It doesn't matter how many shots Jackson misses leading up to a look. He has no conscience, and he's going to shoot it no matter if he misses a dunk, misses a three, it doesn't matter.
Tough shot over Capel is tipped in off a Huppy miss, and we'll see who gets credit because I'm not sure who knocked that in. We'll say Brennan for now. Out front, Todd Simon. Evangel by 4. Getting around a defender, Nicholson, and he draws a bump on his way to the basket. There's about 4 bodies, Matt, that went up to tip the ball in on the Benedictine side.
Well, I'm not so sure that an Evangel player may not have got more of that.
Actually, I think you're right. You're right, which means it's the closest Raven player that gets possession. 7:33 to go in the first half. Timeout Ravens. We may check on that basket when we return, but it's 22-18. That's the bottom line. Evangel leads by 4, and with a timeout on the court, we'll return after these messages. Back at the Ashcroft Center, 22-18 our score with 7:33 to play first half. Ravens calling a timeout after Julius Staten picks a blocking foul on Shane Nicholson. A lot of fouls to give either side. Benedictine with 2 to give. Evangel with 3 to give before free throws with 7:33 to go in the half. Evangel's ball underneath, leading by 4. Just over the midway mark of the first half of play. Evangel out there with Nicholson, Chad Simon, Jared Floyd, Tim Dial, and Jackson Capel. Evangel having trouble getting it in, but Capel catches left corner, bounce pass to Dial underneath, got the ball stripped out of his hands, out of bounds off the Ravens, and it'll be Evangel's ball underneath. Great strip by Staten against Dial under the hoop, and they just went out of bounds with it.
Well, that's a couple times now Benedictine's brought a double team from the other side of the court. Neither time Tim Dial's seen it coming, and they've been able to pick up a couple steals.
Floyd misses an open 17-footer from the right wing. Benedictine the rebound. They'll go the other way. Here's Drew Huppy, left of the arc. Huppy dribbles to the left wing, darts to his right, bounce pass out front, deflected by Floyd. Jarrett over the midcourt line, picks it up. Jarrett a drive, double pump layup, blocked, but it's a foul underneath on the Ravens. Long, it looked like, got all ball, but he's bumped on the play by Drew Huppy, and Jared Floyd will get free throws. He went in 1-on-2, Matt, and winds up drawing a foul out of it.
Yeah, unfortunate, too. Not many times when you kind of hang yourself out to dry like that will you get the call. But Huppy apparently got him down low with the body, and Evangel needs to convert these free throws.
Jared missed the first one. Floyd at 9.9 per game average. His second free throw on the way, and that's good. 23-18, 7:05 to go, first half. Crusaders ahead by 5. Bounce pass down low, got kicked by Nicholson, I think. And it'll be Ravens ball underneath. Shot clock doesn't reset on that anymore. If it is under 15 seconds, they'll put 15 back up. Ravens inbound into the basket. Comes into Brennan left of the lane. He'll dribble out front. Loop across court pass to Huppy. Right side of the backcourt. Huppy, bounce pass right corner to Brennan. Brennan along the baseline, dumps it off. Here's Staten in the corner. Bounce pass back to Brennan. Baseline jumper, no good from 15. Chad Simon the rebound. Evangel on the run the other way. Nicholson down the far sideline. Out front, Jared Floyd. A deep 3 by Jared. Missed off the front iron. Ravens the rebound. They'll go the other way with 6:30 left in the half. Huppy out front. Crosses over. A whistle and a palming violation on the Ravens. Will give it back to Evangel as Joel Brown checks in for the Crusaders.
And that's a call as a player you really hate because you see it hardly at all, and then you cross over a guy like that and you get that called. Unless it's just a blatant carry, really you have a hard time buying that call.
Here's Nicholson over the midcourt line, fires a pass to Brown underneath, Dial, swoops into the lane, missed the layup, got his own miss, and got the follow-up blocked. Back come the Ravens the other way. Staten down the near sideline. Stops left side, out front, Huppy. Huppy to Staten again, left wing. Looks down low, trying to feed Brennan, but can't. Drives to the foul line, cross-court right side, Long a deep 3, and he hits again. Justin Long with 3, makes it a 2-point game, 23-21, with 6 minutes to go in the half. Out front, Nicholson, right side to Capel. Jackson looks underneath. Out front to Shane Nicholson. Shane top of the key to Joel Brown. Brown tries to his left, gets to the foul line, over to Dial, left of the arc for Capel. Jackson off a Dial screen, backs up near midcourt, back to Shane, and with 10 to shoot, Evangel resets the offense. Shane with 6 on the shot clock, stutter steps, lost the handle, loose ball picked up, it rolls out of bounds. Capel got dragged to the floor. Evangel wants a foul, it's not forthcoming. And whose ball is it with 2 on the shot clock?
Well, Evangel, I think, is going to keep possession, but
they'll need a pass and a shot quick. They try to lob something to the basket or may set something up for Jackson. Brown will trigger the inbounds pass. They let Ronnie Tyson check in before the play, which was hospitable of the officials. Joel Brown will inbound near sideline. They don't guard him. Well, now they bring Huppy toward him, but they're going to play center field in the inbounds pass. Brown fires a cross-court pass. Nicholson gets a shot away and scores! Wow! Nicholson from 20 left wing caught it, launched it, made it.
And what a pass all the way across the court.
And then Capel gets decked at the other end, and it's going to be a Raven foul that'll give Evangel the ball back on an elbow thrown by Ronnie Tyson. What a shot at the other end, though, Matt, as Nicholson with a big clutch shot, and he had a hand in his face. In fact, it looked like he double clutched just for a split second on the release.
Yeah, you're right. He went up for the shot, kind of hung there and let the defender go by, and then put it up, knocked down the big three, and what a pass all the way across the court over the hand of the defender. Boy, just a clutch shot from Shane Nicholson. Gives Evangel the 5-point lead. Now they look to add to it after the offensive foul.
26-21, Evangel leading. Brown left wing, dribbles to the corner. The bounce pass underneath the Dial left block. Dial against Van Dyke. Faces the basket. Dumps it off to a cutting Todd Simon, who got clotheslined on a layup try. He nearly got his head taken off and has to be helped to his feet, and he's not okay. Evangel's bench wants an intentional foul, but that is a tough call in a tournament game like that. Todd is up now and making his way to the foul line, but the Evangel coaching staff looking very sternly out on the floor after Todd got fouled hard on a layup attempt. It's Staten's second foul.
Well, you feel the efforts and maybe the desperation of these teams being elevated here in the last couple minutes. The game getting a little more physical and a little more intense. This is what you expect in conference tournament play.
Simon misses the front end of the free throws. He has 4 points tonight. This has been a rivalry that's existed in the standings and scoreboard watch the last month. But as Simon hits the second free throw to give him 5 points and Evangel a 6-point lead. This game, the last couple of trips, has had a nasty streak to it. That comes Benedictine with 5 minutes to go in the half. They trail the Crusaders by 6. Ravens walk it up. Dave Gettleman back in running the point. Brennan out front to Huppy. Bounce pass to Gettleman in the left wing. Gettleman out front to Brennan. Reversed right side to Drew Huppy. Huppy with a hand in his face from Joel Brown. Dumps it off to Dan Van Dyke. Van Dyke to the wing. Bounce pass to a cutter. It's Tyson who scores in a finger roll. Ronnie Tyson with 8. Makes it 27-23 with 4.5 to go in the first. Nicholson out front. Finds a cutting Joel Brown. Dishes off right side. Simon from 18. Scores right wing. Todd with 7. Angel back ahead by 6. Tyson right wing matched up with Brewer. Hits it down low to Brennan, who's double teamed. Brennan looking for help, and he's fouled on the play. Evangel wanted to walk, but instead a reach in on Dial, his first foul. Evangel's 4th as a team. Fresh shot clock as the Ravens inbound under their basket. They get it in to Huppy, now on the right side. Huppy near the sideline. Dribbles near midcourt, backs it up right corner to Gettleman. Lob down low, Van Dyke. Bounce pass into the lane. Brennan's fade away, good, and he's fouled on it. Made it falling to the floor. Got the basket and the foul, and he'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, just a little bump from Austin Brewer. Brennan just threw up kind of a off-balance, over-the-shoulder shot. Somehow got it to go, and it has a chance now to cut the Evangel lead to 3.
Jackson comes in for Brewer, gets his second foul. Free throw up and good by Brennan, who got the roll. And it's 29-26. Angel's 6-point lead slashed in half. Here's Joel Brown to the left wing on the dribble. Stops there, backs up near the sideline. Up front to Todd Simon. Back left wing for Tim Dial, who popped out to catch. Lob underneath Todd Simon. Reverse layup. No. Rebound Benedictine. They'll go the other way. Tyson leads him up floor. Now Gettleman, right side of the backcourt with it. Dave Gettleman to the right wing on the dribble against Nicholson. Out front to Vince Brennan. Now to Huppy out front. Huppy with 5 points tonight to Brennan right wing. Dumps it off in the corner to Gettleman right side. Out front Brennan fakes a 3. Now fires a 19-footer and missed it over Dial. Rebound is Nicholson, who's knocked to the floor. No call. Ball rolls out of bounds. looking like it went off Todd Simon, but it's Evangel's ball instead.
And Coach Jenkins begging for a foul to be called. As you said, Shane comes down with the rebound, was knocked onto his back.
Justin McMillan, the official, kind of shook his head as if to say no, he wasn't. Pushed down, that is. I'm not sure how he's saying that's not a foul. Fade away, good left of the lane by Tim Dial. Dial's first field goal, he's got 4 points, and Evangel leads by 5. Tyson down low for Van Dyke. Across the lane, pass deflected, but picked up by Benedictine. Here's Tyson to Gettleman out front. Gettleman right side, Drew Huppy. Huppy deep on the wing. Top of the key for Tyson. Back to Huppy right of the arc. He'll drive in the lane. Foul line jumper, good. Drew Huppy with 7. And it's 31-28.
A good pull up by Huppy, driving hard to the hole, just slammed on the brakes. Shane went on by. Huppy pulled up, knocked it down.
Joel Brown right side of the backcourt. Off to Shane Nicholson, pass taken away from him. On the run, Gettleman, bounce pass to Huppy. Stops right of the lane, backs it up to Gettleman, back to Huppy. 23-foot bomb, good. He's got 10, and we're tied at 31 with 2 minutes to go in the half.
Well, coaches say the last couple minutes of each half, always the most important few minutes of the game. One of these two teams is going to try to get the momentum and carry it into halftime.
Capel right corner for 3. Missed it off the back of the rim. Rebound Ravens. Tied at 31 all. Gettleman the other way. Drives to his left. Knocks down Nicholson and misses a 17-footer. Rebound Dial. Back comes Evangel. 90 seconds to go in the half. Brown stutters steps. Knifes in the lane. Hanging jumper. Knocked to the floor. No call. Loose ball Ravens. They'll go the other way. Nicholson. Make it Capel. Did he take a charge? I think he did. It's an offensive foul on Tyson, who can't believe it. And Evangel's going to get the ball back.
I can't really believe it myself. Hey, you know, I don't know. Jackson was there, but really didn't look like a whole lot of contact.
Not compared to Brown getting decked trying to shoot it.
We've seen a lot more contact here tonight than what we saw there on that play, and Benedictine Vince just doesn't know what to do. Kind of almost have to laugh at that call.
Tyson has to come out with his second foul of the half. Right side, it's Todd Simon. He doesn't have to, but it's a good idea. 2 fouls first half. He exits. Evangel with the ball. Nicholson has it poked away, goes back to get it in the backcourt. Shane out front to Jared Floyd, left wing. Jared holds it, dumps it off left corner to Tim Dial. Dial to Capel, left corner. He'll back up, covered up by Long. Bounce pass, Nicholson. He'll fake a 3, get around a defender. Foul line jumper, good by Shane. Nicholson with 10, and Evangel takes the lead by 2 with under a minute to go in the half. 33-31. Gettleman the other way. Gives his team a signal. He dribbles with the right hand of the backcourt. Fades to his right. Now passes to Huppy. Top of the key jumper. No. Rebound pulled down in traffic by Nicholson. Long down court pass. Capel ahead of the pack. Scores on a layup. 35-31 with 30 seconds to go in the half. Brought the crowd to life as Benedictine will play for the final shot of the half. Gettleman holds it. 15 seconds to go in the half. Now they'll look to attack with 11 seconds left. Here's Huppy, right sideline, dribbling to the wing. Looking to go one-on-one. Steal by Capel. Jackson the other way. 5 seconds to go in the half. He missed the layup. Rebound and a foul underneath. Is Jackson going to be called for the foul, or is it going to go against Benedictine?
I think this one's on Jackson.
A good foul, actually, because it makes the Ravens inbound with 1.6 to go. They had a foul to give.
Jackson was ahead of the pack. It looked like he was a little worried about the clock running out before he got the shot off. Kind of just threw up a little floater.
Pass at midcourt tip. Dial misses a desperation shot as he intercepted the inbounds pass from beyond midcourt. It missed left of the rim off the backboard, but Evangel with a little 4-point surge breaks a 31-all tie in the final moments of the first to lead 35-31 through the first 20 minutes. Back to recap a wild first half when we return after these messages.
you're Benedictine, you have to be thrilled with how you played in the first half. Not spectacular by any means, but you're within 4 points. You've given yourself a chance to win the ball game, and that's all you can ask from your team going on the road in a tough environment, in a packed house like it is here at the Ashcroft Center. Give us a chance to win it in the second half. They've done that, trailing by only 4.
Weird start to the half as Joe Brickner has one of the officials cornered, and John Peer has another official cornered, the assistant for the Ravens. They had a long conversation before the start of the half, and the other official, Greg Harrison, comes over to the Evangel bench to clarify something on their side, and I have no idea what this is about. The Ravens were very late getting out of the locker room to start the half, but Ravens wanted a discussion before the second half began with the guys in stripes. Now we finally get to start half number 2. Evangel by 4, Ravens ball to start the half. At the foul line, Chris Hinton dumps it off to Staten, 15-foot shot from the right wing, no good. Ravens the rebound. Here's Huppy, a 3, missed that top of the key. Ravens get another offensive board. Back out front, a deep 3 by Tyson, and that's good. 3 cracks of the basket. Tyson, it's a 3, and it's a 1-point game, 35-34. So much for Evangel's rebounding advantage. A renewed effort by Benedictine on the offensive glass there. Nicholson around a defender, dumps it off for Dial, who doesn't have the shot. Now backs it up, top of the key for Simon. Nicholson left of the arc, cross court to Todd. Out front, Jackson Capel. Capel looks underneath, backs up with a right-hand dribble, 11 on the shot clock. Capel near midcourt with 8 to shoot. Going one-on-one with Huppy. Darts to his right, pull up from 17 feet. No, off the back of the rim. Ravens shoot for the lead as they go the other way. Benedictine in road black, white letters and numbers, red and white trim. Go to our right in the second half. The other way as you look at your screen. Right side Hinton, up top for Julius Staten. Back on the right side for Ronnie Tyson. Tyson to the high post and Van Dyke. Left wing, here's Staten. Staten to the foul line and Van Dyke. They back it up. Tyson, another 3, hits again with Capel right on him. Tyson with 14, and when he gets hot, look out. He's hot now and gives his team ahead by 2. Right side, Todd Simon. Dumps it off to a cutting Nicholson, who's fouled, scores on an acrobatic jump hook right of the lane.
Oh my, Shane just hanging in the air. A wild circus shot up and over one shoulder. Somehow got it to go to tie this game at 37, and now is a chance to give the Crusaders the lead.
He also sticks the 3rd foul of the game on Ronnie Tyson. Free throw is good by Shane. He's got 13, and Evangel retakes the lead by 1. 38-37. What a start to the half as Evangel, I thought I knew what they might be complaining about. As a pass out front is intercepted. Here's Nicholson the other way. Finger roll, good. Nicholson with 15. Evangel goes up by 3. I think the Ravens bench might have been concerned about a noisemaker in the crowd. Let's see if they take care of that. Out front, here's Van Dyke. Left wing for Julius Staten. Staten to Huppy. Drives to his right on Floyd. Cut off by Jared. Here's Tyson. Dump down low to Van Dyke. At the foul line, hitting 15-footer. Misses short. Rebound tipped up in the air. Loose in the lane. Rolling far sideline. And a lunging Hinton knocks it back to his teammate Huppy. Right side, Tyson a 3. Missed that off the back of the rim. Rebound knocked out of the hands of Hinton, taken away by Evangel. Nicholson leads a break, drives, and got stripped of the ball, but fouled on the play.
Well, Shane is just taking control on the offensive end, and really we don't see him do that a lot. Coach Rippey, you heard him talking in the pregame saying we know he can score, and he knows he can score, but he just kind of lets the game come to him. Well, here in the second half, Evangel's needed him, and he's been real aggressive on the offensive end.
First free throw on the way, good. 16 of the night for Shane, a sophomore from Ash Grove. 3rd in the conference in assists for a big assist game on Thursday, nearly 5 a game for the sophomore. Shane 2nd on the way, count it. He has 7 points to start the half, and Evangel's lead is at 5, 42-37. As Dave Gettleman comes in, replacing Staten. Back come the Ravens the other way. Gettleman runs the point this possession. Gives it up to Huppy, left side. He'll go baseline, driving underneath, and draws a hand check by Jared Floyd for Evangel's first foul of the second half.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if these officials decide to tighten it up a little bit in the second half. A lot of physicality in the first half, a lot of bumping going on. We'll see if they try to tighten things up here.
18-footer left corner, good by Drew Huppy, who's in double figures with 10. And they put a 3 up on the board, and they clarify it's a 2-point goal to make it 42-39. Evangel's leads at 3. The stoppage allows Benedictine to set up their press. Todd Simon to trigger the inbounds pass. Has to lob it. Pass got tipped, but Capel recovers. Jackson around the defense. Dumps it off to Simon, left of the lane. Jump hook, no good over Van Dyke. Rebound going to be Capel's. Jackson got fouled from behind. Is that Tyson's fourth? Ronnie Tyson going to get number 4, and that was there, Matt. Jackson had possession, and Tyson jumped from behind him and got a lot of contact against Capel, and that's number 4 in their star.
Yeah, and the guy who came out of the half scorching hot with a couple of threes now has 4 fouls. They're leaving him out there right now.
Capel misses a 21-footer from the right side. Rebound Ravens. Tyson the other way. Dumps it off to Huppy. Well, they're rolling the dice. Left side Gettleman to the corner. There's 17 minutes to go in this game. They could afford to sit him for a minute or two. Left side Gettleman rims out a 3 left wing. Rebound off the floor picked up by Jared Floyd.
Well, Evangel needs to realize that he has 4 and go at him right here. He's on Jackson Capel, one of the better offensive players, not just on Evangel, but in this conference. See if Jackson can't get it and go right at him.
He knows how to draw a foul or two as well. They do switch Huppy out on him now. Here's Jared Floyd, guarded by Gettleman, who gets practically into a headlock from Gettleman and draws a Raven foul, which is their 4th of the half already. It took about 15 minutes for a team to get 4 fouls last half. It's 16:23 of the second, and a foul on Gettleman, his first, and Evangel inbounds far sideline. Tyson comes out of the game now for Benedictine. Evangel inbounds. They find Nicholson out front. Left wing, here's Capel. Jackson mounts past the Dial. Turnaround shot, partially blocked, but it goes in anyway. Dial with 6. 44-39. Here's Gettleman to drive right of the lane. Left alone, puts up a move, and it's swatted by Dial, but got fouled on the play. Good block by Dial. It at least did not give Gettleman a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, really a big play by Dial. Smart play, heard the whistle, still went up and blocked the shot. Gettleman had a good opportunity to lay that ball in. Now he goes to the line for 2.
Good fundamental roll move. A ball fake is step through and then jump up with both feet. Maybe you get contact initiated with the defender who's not set. Maybe the defender bumps you on his own. It's Nicholson the foul, as Gettleman made the first free throw and got the second one to rattle in too. His first 2 points makes it 44-41. Crusaders inbound, having trouble doing so, and the pass knocked away and out of bounds off of Nicholson, and it's going to be Benedictine's ball and the turnover.
Well, the press hadn't been effective all night for Benedictine, but that time Evangel had trouble getting it in, tried to lob it up top to Shane, had it deflected off of him and out of bounds. And that's what you want. You may only get 1, maybe 2 turnovers with that press.
Well, it's a man-to-man press, and that's what's giving Evangel trouble. They're having trouble finding an open man. They'll trap out of it, but then they drop out. Here's Huppy, top of the key. Right side to Gettleman, guarded by Nicholson. Gettleman goes to his left, into the lane. Bounce pass left wing for Justin Long. Goes deep to catch it. Now goes baseline, dumps a pass off. It's intercepted, cross court by Nicholson. Long had nowhere to go, threw a bad pass. Here's Shane inside the lane. Top of the key, Floyd swung around for Capel. 22-foot bomb, no good. Rebound, Van Dyke. Back come the Ravens, down by 3. Huppy pushes it up, stops right side of the backcourt. Crosses over, into the lane, runs over Nicholson, and it's going to be Shane called for the block. Second foul on Nicholson, Evangel's 3rd foul of the half. 15:22 to go in this Heart of America Conference semifinal game. Crusaders with a 3-point lead. Jared Floyd and Todd Simon come out for Evangel as Brewer and Chad Simon go in. Ravens look to inbound. They find Van Dyke, right corner, who bobbles it, nearly goes out of bounds. Bounce pass way out front, tracked down by Huppy near midcourt. Off to Gettleman near the sideline in midcourt. Back to Huppy, deep right wing. Drew Huppy, right of the arc for Justin Long, guarded by Brewer. Out front, Gettleman off a screen. Goes to the corner, double team, goes underneath, pass deflected, and taken out of bounds, knocked out of there by Nicholson, who couldn't quite corral it. As shot clock reset, it should not have. And they'll have to figure out how much time to have up there with 15 minutes on the game clock. See what they put up in red under the game clock. I didn't think Evangel had possession of that ball. They're going to say they did. Wow.
Coach Rippey begging for him to change it. And
that was iffy. They launch a quick three anyway, miss it. Rebound loose on the floor, picked up by the Ravens. Long misses a shot, but is fouled inside the lane. Evangel wanting a foul. They thought they had a rebound near side and a guy hauled to the floor. But instead, it's Long shooting free throws with 14:54 to go in the game. Chad Simon picks up the foul, his first. Free throws for Justin Long, who has 8 points so far today. First one for the 6'5 junior, rattles in. They've made them all tonight, I believe, from the foul line. Long with 9, he averages 6. Got the second one, he's in double figures with 10. Long actually a junior at 6'5". Here's Evangel the other way, opposite foul line. Nicholson dribbles out of a double team and brings it up. Shane left-hand dribble. Goes to his right. Right of the arc, still keeping the dribble alive. Gives it up to Capel, right wing. Jackson goes to the corner. Bounce pass across to Dial. Slam dunk.
Dial going up over 2 Ravens and throwing it down with 2 hands.
Big dunk for Dial, who has 8. It's Evangel by 3, 46-43. An emphatic 2 for the junior from Hillcrest. Here's Huppy. Dumps it off right corner to Justin Long. Pass deflected. Picked back up by the Ravens. They find Van Dyke, who drives. Barrels over a defender, and it's a block on Evangel, and the Crusaders can't believe it. Steve Jenkins took a step on the court before he was reeled back in by Dick Rippey, but Evangel's bench incensed. Capel thought he was there. At least Evangel's bench thought that Capel was there for about a week.
When it sure looked like he was there. It looked like the official was telling Coach Jenkins that Capel was falling before contact was actually initiated.
It's a third foul on Jackson. Scoreboard shows 2, but he had a technical also, as a free throw from Van Dyke on the way is good. That's a 3-point play. We're tied at 46. And a timeout's going to be called by Evangel. Steve Jenkins still arguing the call. 14:06 to go. We got a whole new game now. 46-46 in this conference semifinal. Timeout on the floor. We're back after this. Back at the Ashcroft Center, 46-46. Evangel will inbound, going full court. Chad Simon to trigger it in, finds Joel Brown, who's trapped in the near corner. Tries to dribble out of it, finds Brewer at midcourt. Austin will bring it up. Brewer, 2-on-2, drives to his right, scores! And got fouled in the play. Wow. Austin, a great move to his right. Got hacked and slashed on his way to the hole, scores the basket, and a chance at a 3-point play.
Good aggressive play by Austin. It was 2-on-2 break. He had Tim Dial right there. I think Benedictine was expecting him to dish it off. He lowered the shoulder, went up strong with the right hand, drew the contact. Now is the free throw.
Missed it. Rebound tipped out front and picked up by Dial, right wing. Finds a cutting Brown. Bounce past Chad Simon, who gets clobbered underneath. No call. Out of bounds, down to Evangel. And the Crusaders cannot believe that was a no call under the basket.
Chad just holds his hands up and looks at the official saying, "Are you kidding me? I had 3 guys on my back."
Evangel by 2. Here's Tile up front. Powers up a shot. Got hacked on the arm by Van Dyke. And there was about 200% less contact on that than there was in the Chad Simon. Well, that's a good call to get Dial on the hand, on the wrist rather.
Yeah, a love tap compared to the last one. Oh, man.
Foul on Van Dyke is second. Free throw coming for Dial. It is no good.
And Evangel really needs to knock down these free throws. They've shot them very poorly here tonight. And that'll kill you in these big games, especially close ball games like we have here.
Dial will shoot one more. He'll come out if he makes it as Todd Simon makes his way back to the scorer's table. The free throw is good. Dial with 9. He'll come out for Todd Simon. 49-46 with 13:45 to go. A lot of time left in this conference semifinal game. Ravens walk it up. Gettleman runs the point. Left wing for Justin Long. Out front to Huppy. Huppy, left side of the backcourt. Off to Long again, guarded by Brewer. Here's Gettleman outside the top of the key. He fakes the shot from 26. Nicholson didn't buy it. Gettleman backs up, right-hand dribble, looks to go one-on-one, gets inside the key, now to the foul line, spins, fakes up, goes up, missed the shot, off the glass, battle for the rebound, won by Van Dyke. He'll move a pass way out front, and the Ravens reset. Long left wing, goes to the corner, cut off by Brewer. That pass underneath Van Dyke, off his hands, taken away by Chad Simon. Chad a steal, Crusaders the other way. Here's Nicholson, stops left of the arc, left wing Brewer. Austin stops in the wing, over to Joel Brown. Brown backs up, and Evangel gets into their offense. Austin right wing, underneath Chad Simon. Simon with 2 men on him. Cross court for Brown. Joel around a defender baseline. Misses a pull-up jumper from 15. Nicholson gets a long rebound. Evangel keeps it alive and maintains possession. Shot clock never reset. Shot clock at 7. Nicholson looking to go one-on-one, pulls up from 20 and rimmed out the 3. Rebound Benedictine. Ravens go the other way, down by 3. Bounce pass Long, deep right wing. He goes baseline. Pass away off of Todd Simon, out of bounds. No, it went off a Raven last. He threw it right at Todd. It was under the basket. And the Ravens forgot they weren't wearing white, I guess. Actually, I'm not sure Long knew where that was going to go once it left his hand anyway.
Well, Austin Brewer actually reached around from behind and poked it out. That's the old, well, you burned me? Well, I'm going to just poke that hand in from behind. He did, got a piece of it, deflected it off of Benedictine Raven.
Lob underneath Chad Simon, got a shot blocked off the glass, but it's a foul, and a weak one at that on Benedictine.
Yeah.
This is a little bit of a makeup as the Ravens bench looking on the floor in disbelief as Chad will go to the line.
Chad just brought that ball down a little bit lower than he needed to. Benedictine got a piece of it. Say he got a piece of the hand as well. Fans with another opportunity at the line.
And they miss it. Chad at least on the front end. Third foul against Van Dyke there, and he comes out of the game.
Evangel will be shooting 1-1 the rest of the way, but if you're not knocking down your free throws, that really doesn't help you.
Chad got the second in, got 1 of the 2 on the trip, and it's 50-46. Evangel leads with 12:02 to go in the game. Dial back in for Evangel, replacing Chad Simon. Ravens back the other way. They've hung in there all night. Here's Julius Staten back in, dribbling to the right wing, dumps a pass off to Huppy, goes to the baseline, now fires a 17-footer, missed it over the rim, rebound Ravens, and they got a basket and a goaltend and a foul underneath. They got the ball tipped back to them, and a putback try got pinned off the glass by Dial, and they're going to get a chance at a three-point play as Hinton will get credit for the basket. He'll shoot a free throw on the second foul against Todd Simon. Free throw is good.
Benedictine really crashing the offensive boards hard. They've done a good job picking that up here in the second half, giving themselves a lot of second chance opportunities.
2-on-1 break against the press. Dial mishandles it on a wild pass from Brewer on the side baseline, but Evangel maintains possession. Good catch by Dial on a wild pass. Wasn't in position to shoot, but that was looking like a turnover. Pass from Simon to Dial got kicked underneath, and Evangel will inbound near side. 16 to shoot as Brewer will trigger the inbound pass. Brown catches. Joel runs the point. and got bumped in the backcourt by Vince Brennan, and that'll reset the shot clock at least and may put Evangel at the line.
Yeah.
Evangel in a 1-and-1 and need to start making free throws. They've not been consistent from the line tonight as Brennan picks up his first foul. Joel for the season, 74%. Free throw, good. 3 points today from Brown. Jared Floyd into the ball game, replacing Austin Brewer. One more for the junior. Brown, second free throw, swishes home. 52-49. 11:15 to go in the game. Staten right wing for the Ravens. Left-hand dribble, looks underneath, can't feed Brennan. Cross-court pass to Gettleman. High post, Hinton. To Huppy, right of the arc. Huppy, guarded by Jared Floyd. Bounce pass to Hinton, right of the lane. Pass across the lane to Flex, but picked up underneath by the Ravens. They swing a pass out front. A deep three by Huppy. No good. Rebound, knocked loose and picked up by Capel on the basket, who gets knocked out of bounds. That's a Benedictine foul. And Brennan, I'm not sure why he's arguing this vehemently, but thinks a grave injustice was done as he rode Capel out of the sideline.
Yeah, Capel had it right along the baseline, in danger of stepping out. Brennan just helped him. He just shoved him out of bounds. It sends one of the better free throw shooters in the conference to the line.
Well, here's the thing. If you're off balance, you got to give him a little leeway because it's going to, even if Jackson embellishes a little, it looks like you just got shoved. He's got to back off if Jackson is off balance there, and you're 94 feet from the basket. It's not like Jackson's a threat to shoot at the other end. He makes the first free throw and knocks down the second one.
Hey, just because he's 94 feet doesn't mean Jackson won't pull up.
No kidding. But in a conference tournament game, he may think better of that decision. I like him better from the foul line than from 94 feet. He made both free throws there, and it's the Crusaders up 5. 54-49 our score. 10:50 to go, and with a timeout on the floor, we'll return after this commercial break. Back at the Ashcroft Center, Evangel leading Benedictine 54-49 with 10:50 left remaining in this conference semifinal game. Today's game brought to you in part by our friends at Independent Printing in Springfield. They've been partners with Evangel University for the last 10 years and been in business in Springfield for more than 45 years. Longtime partner of Evangel Athletics, that's Independent Printing in Springfield. Key juncture in this game here with Evangel up 5. It seems like, Matt, every time Evangel gets up 3 or 5, the Ravens find a way to come storming back.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been able to get the clutch shots when they needed to. We're going to see if they can continue that trend here with just over 10.5 to play. And now we've got a kind of a cheap foul going against Joel Brown, about 30 feet from the basket.
Gettleman backed his way into Joel. They call Brown for a hand check, his first foul, but Evangel's 7th. And Benedictine, who's not missed a free throw all night, at the line shooting a 1-and-1. Their first opportunity in the bonus. Gettleman's first is good. Gettleman is 78% free throw shooter at the line. (54-50). One more free throw to go for Gettleman, and he missed it. Rebound comes out long. Benedictine picks it up. Missed in a follow-up shot. Ravens got another offensive board and get it back to the perimeter. Gettleman catches a chance at a three-point play or better for the Ravens. 10:30 to go in the regulation. Gettleman right wing. Down low to Hinton. To the foul line, and a jumper from there rattles in. for Vince Brennan, who has 5, and it's a 2-point game again.
And the offensive rebound for Benedictine has kept them in this ball game in the second half. Once again, missed free throw. Evangel has an opportunity to extend on the lead. Benedictine comes up with a big offensive rebound and converts.
Pass deflected from Nicholson to Floyd, left of the arc. A 3 by Jackson Capel. Capel got a pass left of the arc, buries a triple, and it's a 5-point lead again for Evangel. The Crusaders needed that. Hinton double teamed right of the arc. Bounce pass underneath, and a reverse layup is good by Julius Staten. His first basket of the half pulls Benedictine back to within 3. Evangel the other way. Right side, Todd Simon. Top of the key, Jared Floyd. Floyd looking left, nothing there. Looking for the lob, and we've got a foul call on Capel, I believe. It's going to be the 4th on Jackson.
Boy, and that's big. They got him with a little push-off, trying to free up some space. Say he shoved off the defender with his off arm.
They say it's his 3rd. It's not. It's his 4th. And Benedictine inbounding far side. He stays in for now. Back come the Ravens the other way. They look down low. Does Staten. He'll back up on the dribble. Staten, top of the key. Right side for Gettleman. Gettleman looking down low at Hinton. Can't feed him as Dial has him covered. Now Gettleman out front. 9 to shoot. Gettleman against Nicholson. Pulls up and buries a 3-point bomb top of the key. He has 6, and we're tied at 57 all with under 9 minutes to go.
And there's that run from Benedictine. They get down, they come right back and answer. Evangel now needs a spark on the offensive end.
Out front at the foul line, Dial, 14-footer, good in the lane. Dial with 11, 3rd Crusader to get to double figures.
And that's the guy Evangel needs to go to when they're struggling on the offensive end. Get it to Timmy Dial, let him create. Little pull-up jumper in the lane. That's tough to defend.
Here's Gettleman, lob down low. Brennan inside, puts up a shot, got bumped on it. And they called a foul on Simon down low. Brennan will shoot free throws. Dial with number 3. I'm not sure Evangel. They're upset about the call, Matt, but I think it's more protesting in the fact that they're not getting that at their end, as opposed to there was no contact there, as the first one's good by Brennan.
Yeah, just not really much of a bump. It looked like he was straight up. Maybe just a little bit of body down low, but yeah, I think that's what Coach Schinkin is saying, is, hey, we've got guys getting knocked to the floor here on our end, and we can't get a whistle. How are you going to call that?
Brennan made the first and the second. And it's tied again at 59 all. 8:20 to go in regulation. Back come the Crusaders the other way. Right side, Todd Simon pulls the trigger for 3 and scores! Todd Simon, first basket of the second half. He has 10, and it's 62-59. Staten out front, spins to his right off to Gettleman. Down low, Brennan on the block. Bounce pass, foul line, Van Dyke. Left side, Tyson for 3. Missed it short. Rebound knocked into the hands of Dial, and it's an over-the-back foul on the Ravens. And Evangel has free throws.
Good job. Shane Nicholson, I believe, is who's going to be at the line.
Yep.
Able to slip into the lane, get position on a taller player, and just back into him. Just your fundamental box out. Created that over-the-back call. Now he'll go to the line shooting 2.
That's the 4th foul on Dan Van Dyke.
Now 2 Ravens with 4 fouls.
Free throw from Nicholson is good. Chris Hinton checking back into the game for the Ravens as Nicholson hits both free throws. He has 19 for the game, and it's a 5-point lead again for Evangel. How many times have we been up 5 and saw that lead evaporate in the blink of an eye? Here's Hinton, right baseline, guarded by Dial. Off to Staten. Staten double teamed right sideline, pass underneath, broken up, stolen by Evangel. Floyd the other way, finds Dial. Dial slips and dunks with one hand. What a play by Dial. A spectacular dunk and Evangel leads by 7 as everybody goes to their feet. Benedictine right side. Tyson down low. Feeds Hinton. Back to Gettleman. Gettleman back down low for Hinton. Bounce pass into the lane. Broken up. Stolen by Capel on a pass intended for Tyson.
We talked about how comfortable the Ravens have been in this building the last few years. I don't think any opponent could be comfortable in this environment.
Capel for 3. Got it! You can't hear yourself think in the Ashcroft Center. 6:58 to go. Evangel 69. Benedictine 59. Crusaders with momentum on a Ravens timeout. We're back to the Ashcroft Center after this. Welcome back to still a raucous Ashcroft Center. Ronnie Tyson misses a 3 left wing, and Evangel has a rebound, leading by 10 with 6:40 to go in this conference semifinal game. 69-59 Evangel. Nicholson, left wing, Todd Simon for 3. Missed it off the back of the rim. Rebound and a foul on Evangel inside. Jared Floyd will send a Raven to the foul line to the other end with 6:30 left to go. And Matt, this is the game right here. Either Benedictine makes a charge, and we got a game going down the wire, or Evangel can hold them off and try to pull away here, leading by 10 with 6:30 left.
Yeah, and how fast did this go from being a tied ball game to a double-digit lead for Evangel? The blink of an eye, Evangel just offensive outburst, fast break dunk from Tim Dial, and a big 3 from the top of the key from Jackson Capel made the lead 10. Benedictine free throw will cut it to 9, but boy.
Still trying to figure out how Dial threw that down with one hand, going around a guy.
On the dead
he hung
run.
up in the air forever. Tyson made the first free throw. Here comes the second. That's good. Ronnie Tyson with limited playing time at 16 points. Evangel trapped as they receive the inbounds pass. Capel down floor finds Jared Floyd to Nicholson. Shane with a 2-on-1. 15-foot pull-up Jay. Missed in and out. Rebound Ravens. They'll go the other way. Near sideline Tyson. Darts to the hole. Swoops in and scores on a runner. Ronnie Tyson with 18. Back they come. It's 69-63. Evangel by 6. Lob cross court and open Capel. Left corner 3. Good again. Jackson Capel heating faster than a microwave as 21.
And a great find by Jared Floyd. Looking all the way across court. Capel slid down to the corner. They forgot all about him. Floyd found him, and Capel makes the lead 9.
72-63. Right side, Tyson launches from 21. Airball to 3. Rebound to Todd Simon. Evangel the other way. Shane loops it off the Dial, and it's bobbled and taken away by the Ravens. Back the other way goes Drew Huppy. Right corner to Staten. Staten looks at Hinting posting up. Drives instead to the lane. Now Tyson left side for 3. Missed it short. Rebound deflected out front. Picked up by Staten to the foul line. Off to a spinning and scoring John Browner. Got his first 2 of the game, and we have a whistle after the made basket and a delay warning on Benedictine. 5:11 left to go. That seems like a lifetime against these guys as Evangel leads 72-65. Simon under his opposite basket swoops a dangerous lob pass near side. It's knocked out of bounds by Benedictine and maintains possession for Evangel barely on the near sideline in front of the Raven bench.
Yeah, Todd tried to just loft that ball up to Shane. Just got too much air underneath it, and the Raven almost cut in and stole it away. Todd saying, hey, my fault. Need to make a better pass than that. Evangel fortunate to keep possession.
Inbound pass comes to a streaking Capel, gets out of the pack, fakes up, and gets hammered underneath, and is slow to get up. Browner clocked him. And Jackson Capel will have free throws, 2 of them. 5:03 left to go.
Yeah, veteran play by the sophomore, realizing he had a guy right on his back. Pump faked him up, got the man up into the air. And then Brownie just came right down on top of him. Jackson to the line for 2.
Free throw is good. 22 for Jackson Capel, who really hadn't scored in the half until just a little bit ago. And now he has 12 points just in the second half alone. Second free throw, that's good. 74-65. Evangel back up 9, under 5 minutes to go in the game. Long underneath the Gettleman. His shot right of the lane, good. Make that Huppy with a jump hook right of the paint. He has a dozen. 74-67, inbounds pass intended for Capel. Knocked out of bounds by the Ravens. They are vicious on this full court press. They man up. It's not like they're waiting back, sitting back in a zone and then trap you. They're going after the ball man to man. Dial trap over to Todd Simon. Now to the point guard Nicholson to bring it up. Shane, deep right wing for Jackson Capel. He'll go to his left, stop top of the key, spin back to his right, bounce pass underneath. Dial hammered on a jump hook right of the lane. Both teams in the double bonus. It's all about free throws now, with Evangel leading by 7 with 4:28 to go. Dial shooting 2. 13 so far today for Dial. His foul shot, good. 75-67. Browner out of the game, and Vince Brennan back in.
Evangel's doing a good job of keeping this lead around 7 or 8 points. Ever since they went on that little run, got it to 10, Benedictine hasn't been able to cut it back to within 5. So Evangel doing a good job keeping that lead extended, keeping Benedictine at arm's length.
Dial made them both. Pass down the near sideline, knocked out of bounds. Off of the Ravens as Floyd knocked the pass off of Long and out. Evangel has it back with 4:24 to go, leading by 9. They got Browner in for defensive purposes, so he's back in the game for the Ravens, replacing Brennan. Evangel to inbound against the press. They find Capel. Jackson to Nicholson, and Shane will bring it up. Simon left side of the backcourt to Capel. Jackson around his man, drives and scores. Capel with 25. Evangel by 11. 78-67. Pass down low, knocked away by Floyd, taken away by Todd Simon. Todd has Dial ahead of the pack. That's pass to Timmy, and it's broken up from behind by the Ravens. They tried to set up for the dunk and could not. Here's Huppy right side. Top of the key, now back to Huppy. Huppy, bounce pass underneath to Dan Van Dyke. Dumps a pass off and an easy layup out of a double team by John Browner.
Evangel tried to bring the trap. Timmy was slow getting there and left Browner all alone at the hoop.
Shane Nicholson breaks the press on the dribble. Down the near sideline, cross-court pass is knocked out by Browner, who leaps onto the scorer's table. Acrobatic move, but he could not steal it for the Ravens. Evangel has it near sideline with 3:31 left to go on a scoreboard clock that cannot tick down fast enough.
Well, that's what Coach Rippey's saying. Hey, we're the team with the lead. Let's slow it down a little bit, take care of the basketball.
Nicholson trapped in the backcourt, and Evangel calls a timeout as Shane was in jail. 3:24 to go. Evangel 78. Benedictine 69 in this conference semifinal game. Back to the Ashcroft Center after this commercial timeout.
Well, I was 10 when I first got involved with drugs. I skipped school because, nobody cared. I was on drugs, and my mom didn't really care because she was on drugs. She was never home. I was in 8th grade for like 3 years. I was heading nowhere. I just thought the only way I can make something out of my life is that if I get an education, I don't want to be a loser, some loser getting high all the time. I want to make something out of it.
We're back. The Ravens get a steal, and Evangel steals it back. They trying to lob to Dial, and then in midcourt, players got tangled up, and Evangel gets a ball right back as they lead the Ravens here 78-69 with 3:08 to go, and it's an offensive foul on Todd Simon. It's going to give the Ravens back the ball with 3:08 to go. They go either way, and Benedictine has it back after the two teams traded possessions. That's the 4th foul on Todd Simon.
A lot of players on both sides in foul trouble now. As Benedictine has 2 guys with 4, and Evangel does as well.
Todd comes out. Ravens roll the ball inbound to Staten. Right wing to Huppy. Out front, Tyson a 3. Buries it. Ronnie Tyson with 21. Evangel to inbound. Their lead trimmed to 6. Capel catches. Splits 2 defenders. Lost the handle on the dribble. Loose ball, Benedictine. Here's Tyson. Wanted to fire another 3. Instead, they go down low, and Van Dyke scores off the window. He has 5, and the lead 4 for Evangel. Another Crusader timeout. Evangel showing frustration. They thought there should have been a foul on the loose ball, but instead, Benedictine got it and scored, and we got a 4-point game. Timeout on the floor with 2:44 left, and we'll return to the Ashcroft Center after this commercial break.
Research shows that Missourians know the difference between safe driving and unsafe driving. We know that safety belts are good. Speed limits are for our protection. Safe driving means sober driving, and aggressive driving is a killer. However, many Missourians continue to exhibit dangerous behavior even though they know safe is better. This is not rocket science. Safe driving can save your life. Got it? Good.
Back at the Ashcroft Center, 2:44 left to play. Evangel with the lead on the ball. Inbounding against full court pressure. 78-74. Evangel leads by 4, and now Nicholson will bring it up as the press drops off. Right side, Todd Simon. Back in, dumps a pass down low. The Capel who scores on a layup. 27 for Jackson, and Evangel leads by 6. 2:25 left to go. It's 80-74. Tyson, right side to Julius Staten. He'll look underneath, go out front instead to Drew Huppy. Huppy with the game winner Thursday. Back to Staten, right wing. Staten left-hand dribble to the top of the key. Now switches to his right, off to Tyson. Dumps it down low, Van Dyke. Van Dyke, pass cross court Now left corner to Staten. Back to Huppy. His 21-footer. Good. Huppy with 15. And it's a 80-77 lead. Timeout called by the Ravens. 1:57 to go. We'll keep it here now as the Ravens use a 30-second timeout. 80-77 Evangel by 3. In time for the game summary brought to you by Empire Bank. And a game kind of like we thought it would be.
Yeah.
Neither team has been able to stretch much of a lead at all. Evangel looked like they had the game not well in hand, but had a great advantage, up 10 with 6:30 to go before the Ravens have carved into it. Evangel had 35-31 in a physical first half. On the game reset, Evangel down to one timeout left, Matt. One timeout left. Ravens with 2 left. Possession arrow belongs to Evangel. Both teams in the double bonus.
Well, that timeout could be huge, too, because Evangel at times has had trouble getting the ball in bounds, breaking that press. They need to be aware, only the one timeout. Use it when you most have to. Evangel beats the press this time rather easily.
Nicholson will trot it up floor. We're under 2 minutes to go in a 3-point game in the conference semifinal. Here's Todd Simon right side. Off to Capel. Jackson deep right wing. Moves a pass out front. Nicholson corrals near the sideline. Right side, Simon goes baseline. Runner is going to draw a foul. That's going to send Van Dyke out of the game.
Good heady play by Todd Simon. Realizing he had Van Dyke on his hip. Also probably knowing he had 4 fouls. Went in hard, drew the contact. Now send Van Dyke to the bench.
Ravens, though, will take their sweet time with the substitution. They're allowed a little while as they, in theory, you give the coaches time to think who you want to replace them in a forced substitution. In reality, every coach in the world knows who they want to put in. They just want to ice the free throw shooter and drag the process out as much as possible, especially down the stretch in a 3-point game, in a playoff game with 1:35 to go. It is Vince Brennan comes out for the fouled out Van Dyke. And Todd Simon finally will shoot free throws. He's a 64% foul shooter on the year. And the first one is no good. Todd with 10 points today, averaging 10.8. Had 11 Thursday night. One more to go for Todd. Needing this to make it a 2-possession game. Free throw is good. He got the second in. He has 11. 81-77. Back come the Ravens, down 4. 90 seconds left to go in the semifinal round. Tyson down low, feeds it to Chris Hinton. Way up top to Brennan, who hands it off to Gettleman. Make it Huppy. Left side, Julius Staten. Staten hands it off to Huppy, deep left wing. Huppy spins to his right. Right side, Ronnie Tyson fakes a 3, spins to the hole. Layup good over Todd Simon. Tyson with 23. Evangel by 2. 81-79, 1 minute to go. Inbound to Nicholson. Shane trapped, swarmed, and the ball taken away. Ravens a steal. Tyson right side, a 3, missed it. Rebound Dial. Evangel hangs on. Take a sigh of relief there. The semifinal, a chance to advance, just flashed in front of Evangel's eyes. Here's Nicholson. Pass right side, Todd Simon out front, Capel. Jackson to his left, goes into the backcourt, spins out front. 34 seconds to go. Shot clock at 16. Evangel up by 2, trying to run down as much clock. Nicholson against Julius Staten, 10 to shoot, 24 to go in the game. Nicholson going one-on-one to his right, kicks it off to Capel, 4 to shoot. Jackson falls down. It goes out of bounds, far sideline. It's Evangel's ball with 1 on the shot clock. 16 to go in the game. 1 second on the shot clock. Evangel will have the ball, far sideline. And a good, really between the midcourt line and baseline. They're going to be on the far wing of the sideline, and it's going to have to be thrown toward the basket and a tip as Benedictine calls time. It's a full timeout. We'll take a break. 16 seconds to go. 1 on the shot clock with with Evangel ahead 2. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this.
Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle, King of the Apes, Father of Boy. He knows what it takes to be a dad. You go for a ride, you take a swim, you hang out. All it takes is time. Hey, it doesn't take a hero, but it takes a man to be a dad.
Here we go. Evangel leading 81-79 with 16 seconds to play, but only 1 to shoot. You need a tip in, really.
Yeah, we'll see if they lob it towards the hoop or if they try just a quick catch and shoot.
The 6'6 Browner guards the inbounds pass. Nicholson trying to throw it toward the direction of the basket, and it's intercepted. Back come the Ravens the other way. They can tie it, and they go out of bounds. It's out of bounds. Staten dribbled out of the near sideline, guarded by Capel. The Ravens bench screaming for the foul as he went out of bounds near side.
He wasn't touched. He just lost control of the ball. He says he was trying to call a timeout, but if you don't have possession of it, you can't get the timeout. Benedictine will be forced to foul if they can't come up with the quick steal.
Oh, my goodness. Would not have seen that ending coming as Evangel will inbound near side with 12.2 to go.
Now
everybody on their feet. Capel catches the inbounds pass, chased far side, and fouled by Huppy with 8.9 to go.
Smart play by Capel. Got the ball. A lot of players will just hold it, let the foul come to them. He took off with it, was able to use out 4 seconds on the clock. Now if he can knock down these free throws, it'll be a 2-possession game with under 9 seconds to play.
Jackson Capel, 86% of the season from the line, 27 points in the game tonight. He has a double bonus, so 2 free throws, just one of them at least makes it a 3-point game, and the best the Ravens could do with it a 3 to tie. A lot of time left in 8.9 seconds. Both teams with 1 timeout remaining. Jackson at the stripe, shooting 2. Stands there devoid of teammates who are back defensively at midcourt. Jackson's free throw, good in the front end. This next one can send Evangel into the finals on Tuesday night. Evangel's got to be smart, too. You don't want to get goaded into a foul. Second free throw, that's good. 83-79. Benedictine inbound. Staten the other way. Drives toward the basket. Layup good with 3.4 to go, and the Ravens will use their final timeout. They did not for a 3. They went for the quick 2, or at least as quick as they can make it. And Evangel, not wanting to foul, let Staten have a layup. And with 3.4 to go, Evangel needs a clean inbound, Matt, and to try to hang on and get to the championship game.
Yeah, that's really the key right now. Got to beat the press of Benedictine. And I'm sure the coaching staff's drawing something up right now to do just that. But Benedictine going to go for the steal initially. See if they can pick it off down there at their own end. They'll have 3 seconds or so to get a shot off should they do that. But if you don't get the steal, they've got to foul immediately. And it'll just come down to free throws. But got to break this press that's been so good here in the second half for the Ravens.
Here's the key, not just breaking it. You got to get an inbound pass. That's been the hardest part against this press, finding somebody open on the inbound. Now, Evangel still has their 1 timeout left. They can burn it if they get in trouble.
And they have the possession arrow. So should Benedictine be able to get their hands in there, tie it up, Evangel would retain possession. But yeah, that timeout huge. And now is the time to take it. There's no tomorrow. You can't save it for anything. If there's any question about getting that pass in there, take the timeout, reset it, try it again.
Just about a packed house, at least for the home side, and no one has gone anywhere. And most of them have been standing throughout, especially these last few moments of the second half. Really, this last almost entire second half. Evangel on the floor, Todd Simon inbound, Joel Brown, Shane Nicholson, Jared Floyd, and Jackson Capel, the other four for Evangel. Todd Simon finds an open Brown right corner, hands it off to Jackson, who's fouled with 1.5 left.
Boy, what a smart play by Joel Brown. Handing it off to Capel, who just knocked down the two biggest free throws of the season. Sending him back to the line with a chance to put this thing away.
Here's the thing, that they got Brown open. If he's fouled, he's not a bad foul shooter either. You don't mind having him at the line, but Jackson Capel, the conference's leader from there, you want it in his hands if you can get it there. And here we go. Jackson shooting two. First of which is good. One more, and we're playing on Tuesday.
Well, you know what? It really wouldn't be a bad idea if he did miss it. To get a rebound, you'd just have to heave it full length of the court.
Second one, no good.
There you go.
Benedictine picks it up far corner, and a half-court shot is no good. And the Crusaders, for the fifth time in 7 years, will play for the conference title. Evangel survives a great rally by the Ravens tonight at the Ashcroft Center, and the Crusaders advance to the championship on Tuesday night. Your final in the semis, it's the Evangel Crusaders 84, the Benedictine Ravens 81. Catch your breath. The Assemblies of God Credit Union post-game show is on the way after this. Yeah.